Hey guys, what is going on? It is Chris here once again, and NBA is finally back. Definitely excited for that. We have NBA preseason starting on Friday. Looks like they're going to be playing in Japan, so it's going to be a very, very early one over there for Golden State and Washington. We have a single game today, and then it looks like we're going to start getting regular slates probably on Saturday. So yeah, definitely happy that we got it back. We definitely made it, and definitely excited for that as well. So. As normal, if you guys are new here, leave a like. Definitely do appreciate it. If you guys do want in on premium, let us know. We have our season pass for $250, which will include Fanduel and Prize Picks. That is going to go up on December 12th. October 12th, back up to 400. So if you guys want to get in on that, definitely a very good value. Monthly pass is going to be $40, and if you guys want the NBA preseason is going to be $20 for the entire preseason. I personally think it's one of the best edges. A lot of the big guys don't really play in the preseason, so it looks like you have a little bit more edge than normal. So I would definitely recommend playing in the preseason. And like I said, a lot of people don't really follow the news. They just all play all the big guys, which is fine sometimes, but sometimes they only play 10 minutes, and then some of the bench players play 20, 25 minutes. So yeah, like I said, it's hard to find the news sometimes to let us do the job for you. So like I said, if you want in on any of that, check us out on our Twitter. That will be in the comment section below. Message us, said, hey, we'd love to get in on whatever you guys are looking for, and we'll get you guys set up. So like I said, NBA preseason does start on Friday, so definitely get in on that $20. Trust me, worth it. We've been playing the last 4 or 5 years on preseason, and very, very good money for sure. So yeah, like I said, we have the Wizards and the Warriors. They're going to be opening up in I think Japan or China, one of the two. Um, so I was looking at it, and looks like Golden State and Washington. They're going to play their main guys probably for 15, 20 minutes. They're going all the way over there. I don't think people are going to want to see all the backups the full time. They're going to want to see the Currys and Clay and all that. Um, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. We don't really have a ton of information of what's going on right now. If we go look at last year in preseason game one, Wiggins played 16, Green 14, Looney didn't play a lot, Poole played a lot, Curry about 20, and then the bench players got about 15 or so minutes. So probably expect Curry around 17 to 20 minutes. We know what he can do in limited time. Definitely don't mind looking at Jordan Poole. Klay Thompson probably going to get about 15 to 17 minutes there as well. Over on FanDuel, you have to be a little bit different on these single games. Every single player, well, almost every single player is $6,000. The main guys, and then over here it's 5,000 or 5,500 or so. DraftKings, they actually do their pricing like normal. So it's a little bit harder over there in a good way. Over here, anybody can just stack the big boys, and then you're good to go. So have to be a little bit different from the crowd. But yeah, looking on that Warriors side, I think for sure I'm going to be in that MVP spot's got to be Steph Curry. Probably going to be at least, if I'm going to max out, he'll probably be in at least 70% of my MVP spots, just because it's Curry. He's probably one of the one that's going to score a ton. We know how he is. Can get you 25, 30 fantasy points in 15 minutes. So got to be looking at Curry. Clay may be worth a look. I don't really have a ton of Clay here. I might put him in a couple spots at that pro spot, maybe star, but I just don't see Clay popping off here. I don't really have any Green. Don't have a lot of Looney. Not really expecting a lot. Maybe a couple of Wiggins. The main guy besides Curry, I think, on that team to look at is Poole. I don't mind looking at Poole in a couple star spots or even a couple MVP spots as well. We saw what this guy did last year, and if Curry's out of the game, maybe Poole gets a couple extra minutes as well. As we saw last year. Don't know I did that. Well, here we are. But yeah, Poole had 22 minutes at 30 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Don't expect that again, but still, we can see what he did in limited time. So Poole and Curry definitely guys to be looking at. If we're going to go look at, like I said, I don't know how much they're going to play some of these rookies. But if we're looking on that Golden State side, like Johnny. Oh, I guess that's for Washington. We'll get to him in a second. Um, what are you looking at? Okay, so Patrick Baldwin might get about 12 or 15 minutes. They're going to want to play him a little bit, so I might put him in there in a couple. Um, see, that's kind of what we're looking at on that side. Obviously, Jonathan, you can look at him. We'll see how much he plays. Since it's his second time around, he might play about 12 or 15. He might be considered a couple in the pro in the MVP spot. Like I said, with the preseason, just mix and match as much as you can. Get different if you guys are putting in multiple lineups. But that's kind of what we're looking at over there. Let's go look at the Wizards' first game of the 2021 preseason. Corey Kisberg played 25 minutes, Kuzma 23. So kind of the same thing as Golden State, played about 20 minutes for these guys. Beal's gone, Harrell's gone, so obviously some of those guys are gonna have to take that spot. Not Beal, sorry, Dinwiddie and Harrell are gone. So Beal, we'll see if he plays here. He is coming off wrist surgery, so we'll see how much they really play him here. I mean, if they're gonna be cautious, was one of their with this one of the best superstars out there, probably going to play 12 or 10 or 12 minutes. I don't know. We'll have to see. Like I said, I have no information on that right now. And we got Denny Avila as well. He has a groin injury. I guess he suffered it overseas. So we'll have to see how much those guys play. I don't mind Kyle Kuzma here. Like I said, he's more of just a scorer, which is fine. But I mean, Golden State overall has a pretty good defense. Might get you a couple rebounds. So I mean, I don't mind. Like, say if you're doing multiple lineups, put him in a couple pro spots, maybe one or two star spots. If Beal does play, maybe put him in a couple MVP spots. I just don't know how much they're really going to push Beal with his wrist injury. So it's looking like a Curry, Curry Poole kind of MVP area. But like I said, I'll probably have a couple spots of Beal in there depending on his injury. Um, and also you got Dante over there maybe for Golden State just in the utility spot. We got Monte Morris. I wouldn't be too surprised if Monte could be in the pro or star spot. I mean, he's not that bad of a player, especially if Beal's out. I could definitely see about 23, 24 fantasy points and about 20, 22 minutes from Monte Morris. Gafford, another guy that could be half decent. I think if Beal's out, maybe Johnny Davis starts. Johnny Davis is a college guy. I think he was, shoot, I forgot exactly, but it was player of the year for the ACC or something like that. One of those conferences. But Johnny Davis is a pretty good player. He averages about 15, 16 shots in college. So definitely excited to see what Johnny Davis does. Corey Kispert, another guy you can put in there probably in the pro spot or utility. Um, Jerome Robinson is going to be on Golden State now. Okay. But yeah, I don't see a ton on that Washington side. I mean, Gill and Todd, I don't think they're going to play a lot. So we'll just have to see what they do. As you see, Todd and Gill didn't play a lot. Jay Huff, none of those guys really played a ton. So going to be focused on, like I said, Kitzberg, Kuzma, Gafford. Like I said, those guys are going to be in that. Maybe a couple in the in the star spot, mostly pro in the utility area. Going to be saving MVP for Poole and, like I said, Steph Curry. Maybe a couple of Bradley Beal. If you had to go a little bit different, I would maybe put a couple of Kuzma MVP and maybe a couple of Daniel Gafford at MVP as well. We'll have to see how that goes. And like I said, maybe I didn't really mention him. Will Barton, as we know, he's the scorer. Had kind of an off year last year for Denver. Another guy maybe in the pro, maybe a couple in the star area. So that's kind of what we got going on. Like I said, we don't have any information of really what they're doing, but I'm guessing that's what they're gonna do. Play them about 15, 20 minutes, and then let the rest of the guys play. So, yeah, that's supposed to be it. Like I said, if you guys want to come join us, we'd love to have you. $20 for the entire preseason. That's about 2 weeks for $20. That's pretty dang cheap if you're asking me. And like I said, it's hard to find information sometimes, so definitely let us do the dirty work for you guys. And like I said, if you guys want to do NBA season pass, it's going to be DFS and Price Picks combined for 250. Like I said, it's going to go up to 400 on October 12th. So definitely get in while you guys can. And like I said, we have the NBA pass as well for the month month pass as well. If you guys do the NBA season pass, you guys will automatically have NBA preseason included into it. So that's it. Like I said, if you guys are new here, hit that sub button. We will be doing NBA videos as much as we can. Also, like I said, I will be covering NBA preseason as well. So that's it, guys. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Like I said, if you guys are excited for the NBA season, hit that like button. Definitely would appreciate it. All right, guys. See you guys a little bit later. Hope you guys win some money.